monsters who always tell lies. Lying monsters are a real nuisance. They are much more cunning than other monsters.
He will follow you back. Then you'll discover that your parents will be making him their son. Your wife will view him as her husband. Your child will treat him as their father. Your friends, everyone you know, will treat him as you. You will be the unlucky one. You will lose all connection with the real world and slowly die. He can be anywhere and anyone. You can be a passerby on the streets, a bird on the roof, a stray dog on the road, a wretch in the slums, an insect in the wooden logs. You could also be the microbes in the air. You truly are powerful, cunning and terrifying, truly worthy of the title, God of Deceit. As Klein walked into the room exhausted, his body trembled and his gaze froze. Across from his sitting on a chair was the marionette he had lost. The figure slowly stood up, and while putting on a crystal monocle on his right eye said, "Don't randomly leave your marionettes around. They can be tracked."
Your hand in my hand.
I could never choose to love another. Brother,
You want to die?
Yes, I do.
Wait, what?
See ya.
Yes, I should stop.
Oh my god! Sonic!
I was going easy on you. If I were serious, you would have been toast.
Oh yeah? You're so scary.
You really thought you could stop me? You must be joking.
Yeah, I'm on that side when we win. No, we not that guy cause I'm him. Yeah, I'm about everybody right at the last that they come with their team. I don't wanna hear nothing that you say.
I just can't let you go. I let the world go. Let the world be free. This is how it always is.
Now you will understand why you fear the dark. I'm not your average American. Niggas and men, they swear that they see me bored. Like my name is.
At the peak of a mountain in the forsaken land of the gods, visionary Adam emerged from a shadow on a huge cross. Adam raised his head and looked at the astral world, which had been distorted from authority and symbolism. Dressed in a simple white robe, he solemnly proclaimed,
"I am one, and also infinity, the beginning and the end."
as an ocean of colors formed around him. Adam, now a giant shadow, declared,
"Let there be light,"
instantly illuminating the astral world. He used the Chaos Sea and True Creator as a pillar, envisioning three uniquenesses, and seemed to exceed the limitations of above the sequences, and became half a great old one, suppressing the eternal blazing sun, the Lord of storms, and the God of knowledge and wisdom, trapping them in their divine kingdoms. Meanwhile, the dual-sequence god Amon entered the astral world, expanding to a mountainous size as he tried to swallow Antigonus's palace, grafted there by the fool's authority, but was confronted by the Evernight goddess. She held fog containing multiple doors, slowing down Amon's escape attempts in a tug-of-war. At the same time, python-like black tentacles extended out from somewhere in the astral world. The tentacles surged towards the ancient and dilapidated palace, rushing towards Mr. Fool, who was about to accommodate the Fool's uniqueness. Suddenly, the black tentacles were blocked by plants growing wildly. The Hornicis mountain range collapsed, while the Earth Mother, controlling the Moon's uniqueness, fended off primordial Demoness Cheek's tentacles. It was like the apocalypse had arrived early. Suddenly, the hidden sage's light broke through the barrier of plants, heading for Mr. Fool. As Mr. Fool put on the translucent mask of the Fool's uniqueness, Amon's avatars attacked, pushing him to the brink of losing control. Normally, Mr. Fool could use his own status to suppress the ravings, but at this moment, he was accommodating the Fool's uniqueness. His mental state was in a weak and subtle balance. In a final plan, Mr. Fool went from just accommodating the Fool's uniqueness to advancing to the true Fool. In the next second, the Evernight Goddess's body expanded, enveloping the whole space, instantly erasing Amon's true body, avatars, Earth Mother, Primordial Demoness, God of Steam and Machinery, Hidden Sage, and Antigonus, as though they were erased by an eraser. Concealment. In the next second, Klein returned, his body splitting apart, merging with Mr. Fool. In an instant, a door of light traveled across the surface of the concealed world. The door suddenly opened, and Amon leaped out, and he saw an illusory mask with blank facial features appear under the translucent, dark-colored cloak. The mask instantly outlined Mr. Fool,
who had fused with Garen Sparrow's traits. Amon's thoughts turned chaotic, as though he had his intelligence forcefully lowered. The Fool was born.
In the astral world, the beings concealed by the Evernight Goddess broke free, appearing dazed and uncertain, including Amon's actual body. The Evernight Goddess paused mid-air, uncertain, instinctively protecting herself and leaving. The Lord of Storms, eternal blazing sun, and God of knowledge and wisdom, initially weakened and doubtful, shattered the light restricting them, and then returned to sealing the world barrier's cracks. Klein, now fully fused with Mr. Fool, sat at Sefirah Castle, Mr. Fool's divine kingdom, at the Fool's seat, stabilizing his mind. Just then, his spiritual perception was triggered. The Fool Klein suddenly looked up and saw that the grayish-white fog had formed a door at the other end of the long, mottled table. A figure wearing a pointed hat, a classic black robe, and a monocle walked out. Amon. There was a tinge of darkness in the dual god Mr. Error and Traveler's eyes as his smile appeared somewhat crazy. He leisurely looked around and nudged his monocle. He said with a crazed smile, "Are you pleasantly surprised?"
Excuse me, what the actual fuck are you doing in my house?
Get the fuck out of my house! Are you serious? Get that shit out of my house!
Get about that, blow the whistle, baby, you the referee. You put it down.
When a massive star runs out of fuel, the force of gravity causes it to collapse on itself and explode. The star's remains are fired across the galaxy at a speed of 40,000 kilometers per second. Entire galaxies are outshined by the death of one star, a supernova.
It seems like once again you had to greet me with good
Instinct!
You took the initiative to throw out the price of becoming half crazy to, on the one hand, make me think of countermeasures in this direction so as to lay a deadly trap in key areas. And on the other hand, you also wanted to divert attention and use this opportunity to conceal other problems. You're not half mad at all. Amon quietly listened to Klein's words. Rather abnormally, he didn't interrupt, nor did he attempt to attack. Only when Klein was done did he say with an odd expression, "You're crazy." Upon hearing Amon's, "You're crazy," Klein raised his head and laughed out loud. "I just gave up, according to your arrangements. It's just that it's more complete than you think." Does this mean that you value your life more than I imagined? You do like thrills and seek it for pleasure. But to do so regardless of the price is just an image you portray. How can a real god of deceit wager a bet with himself at stake? Of course, this is just my own guess. Perhaps it's wrong. Anyway, do you want to take the bet? Amon stroked the crystal monocle and made a tisk like Medici. You're really crazy. Klein replied with a smile. In the eyes of others, this is indeed insane. To me, it's just a choice.
Amon slowly took a deep breath and said with a smile, "The Lord of the Mysteries in you is about to truly awaken." The crazy ravings and roars continued to echo in Klein's ears, tearing through his mind, letting him know that this was going to be his future.
Я тот случай, голову ломать, круче всех случаев.